Good morning, everyone. Grant, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Heavenly Father, we want to take this brief moment to stop and pause and thank you for all we have on a daily basis. We want to thank you for the board, the citizens that we serve, that we can continue to make good decisions on their behalf. We praise always for the integrity of what we do each and every day. We pray that you'll watch over and care for us, lead, guide, and protect us, and forgive us for our sins. In Christ's name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lance, would you do the roll call, please?
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville? Here. Commissioner Foster? Commissioner Miller? Here. Commissioner Gould? Here.
Having quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item, have regular meeting minutes from April 9th and April 23rd. Everybody had a chance to look at those. Any additions or corrections?
Second. Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville? Yes. Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould? Yes.
We also have executive session minutes from March 26th and April 9th. Everybody see those?
Second. Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville? Yes. Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould? Yes.
Public comments. Moving on, committee reports.
Yeah, I have a little bit of action. I had a meeting, I guess it was Tuesday evening down there at Southern Planning, and we actually went through some stuff that, I don't know, some of it pertains to us, some of it doesn't. And Core Bill is trying to get money for improvements for their rural health up there. And Carol is working to get, sidewalk audit for the whole city. And there's a workshop for Dongola Public Infrastructure and for the new sewer improvements down there. And let's see, Union County Counseling is trying to get the money now for a standalone generator over there in the city of Hannah. The village of Dongola, they've got a project underway for a new utility building and software equipment for the city down there. And Goreville has been awarded a grant for a new patrol car, and the city of Brookport is also putting in an application for a new patrol vehicle. Oh, and they also appointed me to the executive committee down there now. So.
Good deal. Congratulations.
Animal Control's doing good, but been incredibly busy. The girls are covered up.
Anything else? Thank you, gentlemen. Building permits.
You have one. It is parcel number 140012016 on 290 Bluff Lane. It's for Carrie and Heath Clark. It is a shop, previously subdivided, no floodplain, recommended for approval. Full disclosure, this is your circuit clerk.
Guess we can mess with it a little bit.
Anybody have any questions on it?
Nope.
Get a motion to approve.
Make motion to approve.
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Moving on, old business, ordinance amending chapter 3 of the Union County Code of Ordinances regarding animals pursuant to 510 Illinois CS 5/1. We're still on hold, right?
We are, still trying to work with Tyler Tripp to see how we have to, word this so that we can handle it the way we want to. I know Carrie sent out an email to try to get, the key people into a meeting so that we can discuss it. State's attorney, her office, myself, because we gotta figure out how to write it so that it can be done. I did talk, to a couple people. There's possibly a way we can set it up like traffic tickets so that it's, doesn't necessarily have to go to court if it's a minor, one of the offenses. So we're just trying to get all the legality worked out and make sure it's legal.
Are we anywhere on the fee structure of it as far as not losing?
Yeah, that part has already been resolved.
Okay.
Like it's court costs and then the fine.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, we'll leave that tabled under old business for the time being. New business, approved payment of bills. Everybody have a chance to look at the bill list?
Yep, I make motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Okay. Next item, declaration of surplus property. You all have a listing of this in front of you. It's just a matter of getting rid of stuff. We do this quite often, so. Has a date been set yet for an auction?
No, after you declare it surplus, then I can contact somebody to get it auctioned off.
How will they do that? Will they do that online?
Yes,
Similar to like the oldest auctions.
yes.
I make a motion that we approve the declaration of surplus property as listed.
I'd say,
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item is resolution appointing members to the Shawnee Valley Water District Board of Directors. The name submitted to us was Matthew Langdon and Justin Ender. If nobody has any objection, I will make a motion
How long are these appointments for, Clarence?
to, 6 years,
5.
5 years, yeah. 5 years, they'll expire in May of 2026.
I'll second that.
I know them both.
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, resolution appointing members to the Ebenezer Hall Cemetery Board. Have Yvonne Graham for a term expiring on February 28th, 2026. Debbie Tripp, expiring February 28th, 26. Leonard Sadler, same expiration date. Brian Hill, same date. And Sherry Hausman for a term expiring February 28th, 2024. These were the names that were submitted to us from that board.
I move the appointment.
I'll second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next item is a resolution to appoint member to the Lick Creek Water District Board. They submitted the name of Aaron Hall.
Move with second.
This expires, by the way, May of 2024.
I'll second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next item, we have an application for approval of a tourism grant, Shawnee Hills Wine Trail. They requested $7,500. I don't remember what we gave them the last time. But this is a pretty big impact on the county. Approximately 150,000 visitors a year. It involves 60 full-time equivalent jobs at 11 wineries, 45 associate member businesses, 18 related wineries, and 50 local fruit growers. So the recommendation from the Hoot Board was to approve the $7,500. Anybody have any questions?
I'll move to approve that.
Yeah, second, that's a good deal.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
One of the biggest things this county's got going, actually. Next item, this is a kind of a annual housekeeping deal. Redeploy DHS application and budget. Would you like to address us a little bit on this?
Thank you. All right, so what I have today is a budget proposal for you guys. I know that this is something that's been done every year, so I'd like to update you guys with the most recent numbers that we're looking at. First off, I'm Becky Pierce. I'm the director of Redeploy. Carrie Clark was my predecessor, and when she moved to the circuit clerk office, I took her position as program director. First, I want to start off by just reminding you guys what Redeploy Illinois is. We serve youth under the jurisdiction of juvenile court. So any youth that is medium to high risk of being committed to the Department of Juvenile Justice, we would like to intervene with and put them into our program to save the state some money. When I say save the state some money, it's approximately $161,000 for a juvenile to be committed into the Department of Justice. And the grant amount that we're asking for this year to interact with that is $693,474.20. Our goal is to serve 64 youth this year. So it would be $693,000 to serve 64 youth compared to $10,304,000 if they were committed to the Department of Juvenile Justice. So I will make this as short and sweet as possible, and we will run through the budget proposal real quick so you can see where this money plans to go, and then we will do questions at the end, if that's okay with everybody. So the first page is kind of a summary. We have all the numbers placed on one page. All pages after that is a breakdown of each contract, each line item. So the first page is personnel costs. This is for a director and a client care coordinator. I have a client care coordinator by the name of Julia Hayward. She's the middleman that we have between the counties, the probation officers, and our contractors. And the total between the both of us is $86,707. The client care coordinator is a non-exempt full-time position. The next page is our fringe costs for both of us having benefits. The fringe includes health insurance coverage, taxes, and required collection of Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, vision and life insurance, dental, workers' comp, and unemployment for the fiscal year beginning July 1st to June 30th of 2022. The total amount of Fringe Cost is $47,565. The next line item is travel. We will have 2 all-site staff meetings, which is all of the circuits together, all redeployed circuits in Illinois, meet twice a year. That total is $1,140. And then director mileage for whenever we go to other circuits. We are over, other counties. We do travel to 9 other counties. So that totals $1,740 when I go meet with other judges or state's attorneys. And then Julia, the client care coordinator, travel, hers is $2,320 because she does attend all court hearings for our juveniles, primarily right now in Union County, but we do plan on bumping that up and her traveling to Jackson, Saline. Those are our biggest counties right now that our kids are coming out of. So that total together is $5,200. Supplies. This is similar to last year. We have office supplies and redeploy supplies. The total for both of them is $6,000. The office supplies, we do have a new lease that we will be moving into July 1st, and that's going to require we have quite a bit of furniture and, cabinets and filing cabinets already, but there are a few more things that we will require moving into this new office space. I've listed under the office supplies specifically what those are. And then the redeploy supplies is brochures, stakeholder materials, binders. All of our client files are kept in binders, so we don't mix any of them up, and we require quite a few of those as we go through many kids. The next line item is telecommunications. This is where the director's cell phone, client care coordinator's cell phone, our internet, and fax at our office. WebEx for Zoom meetings, and Mayor Network. We have a privacy fee through them for $10.20. The total for all these for the fiscal year is $2,880. The next line item is training and education. For the fiscal year, we are looking at $14,520. This includes a drug awareness conference, kids courts and schools, tutors, which is new to redeploy this year. We will be having tutors available to our redeployed clients throughout the school day in the summer and then the afternoons through the school year. And then Stress and Trauma Treatment Center, who we will talk about in just a minute, is one of our large contractors, and they will be doing a trauma-focused and a cognitive behavioral therapy training for us this year. That is with Dr. Matt Buckman and Dr. Ginger Meyer. That totals $11,750. When they do those trainings, it is for clinicians that either already work with our redeployed clients or will work with them in the future. The next line item is miscellaneous. This is Boys and Girls Club memberships, gas cards for our clients, GED testing, drug testing supplies, and marketing and incentives. The marketing and incentives is new this year. This is for our stakeholders and our clients. One thing that we are excited for this year is we are going to have an incentive closet as well as a supplies closet available to our youth and their families. And this amount will go to supplying those closets as well as providing materials for our stakeholders to keep them in mind that we're here and will accept referrals. The total for miscellaneous is $19,975. Next, we have occupancy. This is the lease I was just previously talking about. It is in the Anna Square. The address is 515 and 517 East Vienna Street in Anna, Illinois. The total is $700 a month with utilities included. So for the fiscal year, it'll be $8,400. It's approximately 1,400 square foot building that has about 7 office spaces that we will use for our psych evals, counseling, tutors, and mentors.
That was the same amount we were paying, you were paying
Yes.
before, right?
Yes, it's the same amount.
What, as a total budget that you're doing, I don't remember, I don't, what the yearly total compared to last?
last year. Last year, our yearly total was 606,000. So, next we have contractual. This is our last line item. We have Jewel Psychological Services. He does psych evaluations on our clients. This year, we are shooting for him doing psych evals on every single high-risk client of ours, and then special case medium risk clients. We have Egyptian. They provide services. We were contracted with both Jewel and Egyptian last year. Egyptian offers family functional therapy, individual counseling, case management, and trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. We have Advanced Transportation, who provides transportation to our clients to and from meetings. Advanced Transportation has been wonderful for us because we have clients in McClure that need to go to therapy sessions in El Dorado, and they will pick them up from McClure, take them to El Dorado, and then take them home. They don't have a limit on the 9 counties. They will drive to any county for us, which is not many people will do. It's been very good for our clients. Next, we have the Stress and Trauma Treatment Center. They do trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, mentoring with intensive supports, wraparound intensive case management, caregiver therapy services, and out-of-school time and workforce development training. Most of our clients are often sent to the Stress and Trauma Treatment Center. They've been very effective. They serve a large part of the community, and they have, proven to do very, very well with our clients, and our clients have been successful with them, so we definitely would love to keep them on board. Aeroleaf is a new contract. They are located in Johnson County. They have multiple extension centers, but the Johnson County will be most beneficial to us because we do have clients starting to come out of Johnson County. They do outpatient mental health services, substance abuse prevention and recovery, clinical drug testing, and comprehensive community-based youth services. They already have CCBYS, which is the Comprehensive Community-Based Youth Services that they do, so that ties very similarly in with Redeploy, and so they're already trained and understand the assessments that we need and the services that we need provided to our clients. And then we have 2 interpreters. We have a client that's family requires interpreters, and so we have Patty Irwin and Valerie Shaw providing services to her parents. We planned for a year. We expect that client to be in for another year. The contractual totals are $470,925, and then behind that is a breakdown of every single contract if you would like to look at the description. Next I have just a couple of numbers to go over with you guys just for like the success of Redeploy. Clients served in 2020 was 34. They were on track to hit 51 clients before COVID set in. So in 2020, Carrie had set 64 as the amount of clients to be served. I'm going to stick with 64 clients since we have not hit that yet for this fiscal year. This year in 2021, so far we've served 46. So we had a jump from 2020 from 34 to 46, and we're hoping to meet 64 this year. The counties that we have clients from are 12 clients from Saline County, 14 clients from Jackson, 14 clients from Union County, 3 from Alexander, 2 from Pulaski, and 1 from Johnson County. And that is it. Do you guys have any questions for me?
How long for everybody, and I don't remember, I know I was here when this program started. When did it start?
2014.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that was the first year. And I will add, Judge Edmonds was state's attorney at the time, and he was highly involved in getting this program going. I think it's a great program. And all this money we're talking about, so everybody understands, this is grant money, it's not coming out of the county budget. So she has to do a lot of work each year doing all this to renew the grant and so forth. So it doesn't cost us anything, that helps kids all around. So,
What do you think your success rate is on that?
The goal that they set each year is about 65% success rate. What they set in stone and what it says currently in my grant that I'm writing right now is they don't want over 12 clients sent to the Illinois Department of Justice, and I think we're at 3.
They're pretty really.
Has COVID affected your department very much?
Not necessarily our department as much as it did our clients. Our clients go without internet at home, or, we struggle with families not being involved and not wanting to take to and from or work with our contractors, and that's where we've struggled the most, is clients missing sessions. And one great thing though about stress and trauma is they will go to the client's house. So that has helped us tremendously with our clients, but our clients that aren't at stress and trauma, they struggled a little bit, but now they're back on track.
So you say Advanced Transportation, pretty good company?
They are great. They are wonderful. Yes. They prefer 24-hour notice, but there's been times where we have an unexpected transport needed come up within hours, and they will add them to their schedule, and they've been wonderful.
Any other questions? Concerns? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you guys so
nice
much.
presentation. We need to approve each one of these contract agreements separately, so I won't take the amendment that she just went through on there. The first one is redeploy subcontract for stress and trauma treatment center, which is in El Dorado. Can I get a motion to approve that contract?
Make a motion to approve.
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Aye.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Next one is subcontract agreement with Egyptian Health Department, again, located in El Dorado. Can I get a motion to approve that?
I'd say,
Commissioner Pitts?
yes.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next one is contract agreement with Aeroleaf, which is located in Golconda. Get a motion to approve that.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Next one is subcontract agreement with Jewel Psychological Services, located in Glen Carbon, Illinois. Boards.
I'll say,
Commissioner Pitts?
yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
And next one, last one is, contract for advanced transportation out of the West Frankfurt.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Very good. Hope it works out well.
Thank you.
Hey, Max. Item number H, it's actually her application and budget. You'll have to approve that. She'll have to sign it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let's back up. Need a motion to, accept the application and budget as presented.
Make a motion to approve that.
Second.
Check marks. Yes.
Commissioner Pitts? Yes. Commissioner Harville?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
All right, moving on. Approval of resolution for sale of delinquent property held by county trustee. Again, this is a yearly housekeeping item. Which, by the way, getting this done, we're on track. I think Lee told me yesterday the taxes will be, what she said,
Mailed out June 1st
yeah,
and due date
first due date July.
July 15th.
Yeah,
Yes.
And it'll be September 15th, to the second.
and that's approximately 3 weeks ahead of what we did last year, so we almost made it to where it needed to be, but I'm pleased with that. All right, I'll make a motion to approve